What's up, everybody? TGIF! Thank God it's Friday! Happy Friday! Hopefully you guys are excited for the weekend. Hopefully you guys will have a fun, productive weekend. Well, first of all, before we get started, I'm actually filling in for Gabrielle and Clayton, who were filling in for Carl, but Gabrielle and Clayton had to take the day off because they got so exhausted trying to read Carl's handwriting. Gabrielle had a headache. Clayton was losing his mind. Yeah, Carl's handwriting is pretty bad. Is what I'm trying to get across here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we actually. I want to apologize to Gabrielle, Clayton, and Austin because I filmed their segments yesterday, but for whatever reason, our microphone malfunctioned and the audio was terrible. So I'm stepping in to fill in. So hopefully we'll get some of this technical stuff resolved. But we persevere no matter what. We move on because we problem solve around here. That's right, problem solving, very important. Okay, with that being said, let's do some headlines, shall we? All right, headlines. Headline number 1, here we go. 5 outstandingly great movies made on a shoestring budget. So here are the 5 movies. Check them out.
Clerks. This job would be great if it wasn't for the customers.
I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
I could do without the people in the video store.
Do you have that one with that guy who was in that movie that was out last year?
You should hear the barrage of stupid questions I get.
Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a big television.
You're a quiet, sensitive type. A little bit crazy, a little bit bad.
How was school?
Worst day of my life? What do you think? Idiot! What kind of bike do you have?
It's a sledgehammer.
Dang, you ever take it off any sweet jumps?
What are you drawing?
A liger.
What's a liger?
It's my favorite animal. It's like a lion and a tiger mixed.
Tomorrow, in a world gone mad, the only law will be a renegade squad of suicidal cops.
He's my prisoner, and he's not walking out that door.
Yeah, some of my favorite movies are not usually the ones that cost $1 bajillion to make. Napoleon Dynamite, Big Fat Greek Wedding, the original, what was that movie where they're lost in the woods with the camera and they're being haunted by ghosts? I can't remember that one. But a lot of these movies that end up becoming, giant successes don't always necessarily cost a lot of money to make, and then you have movies where they spend millions of dollars to make them and then nobody cares. So you definitely don't need a huge budget to make a great movie. It's all about the story, the characters, the acting, and whatever special effects that you have going on. So all right, next headline. All right, wrestling fans, get ready. This one's for you. The Rock returns to WWE.
Whoa! Rock bottom! Oh, that's a...
Will this lead to main event at WrestleMania? I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I love The Rock. How can you not love The Rock? And when I used to watch wrestling, The Rock was one of my favorites. So And I guess because The Rock's not doing a whole lot of movies right now because of the whole writers strike, because the writers are not writing the movies, figured, hey, WWE, let's go do some matches. To be honest with you, I might check it out just because, like I said, who doesn't love The Rock, okay? It's the freaking Rock. All right, you guys, since it's Friday and we love to talk about movies, and I know Carl likes to let you guys know about what new movies are out in the theater. What can you go do if you're looking to watch a movie this weekend? And like Carl likes to always remind us, let's go out there, spend a little bit of money, let's help the theaters stay open. But the movie that I wanted to recommend you guys check out this weekend, coming out today, September 22nd, is The Expendables 4. Nearly a decade after Expendables 3, Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, and company return to Expendables 4, the fourth film in the Lionsgate star-studded action movie franchise. The returning characters are joined by a new generation of action stars this time around, including 50 Cent, Megan Fox, and Tony Jaa. Expendables 4 will be in theaters beginning this weekend. So check it out if you like action movies, if you're a fan of the Expendables franchise. This is definitely a kind of movie you want to go watch in the theaters. Loud explosions, great sound effects. You want that surround sound feel, the big screen, the comfy chairs, the popcorn, the whole deal. And like I said, we had a little technical difficulty. I was not able to edit Austin's movie review segment, but don't you worry, Austin will be back next Friday to give you guys a movie review. Okay, and now that we got that out of the way, let's check in with our friends. Let's check out what's going on in the neighborhood with Gabrielle.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming.
Hallelujah, it's Friday, right? Here we are. It's Friday. We're going into the weekend. What are you doing this weekend? I still haven't decided what I'm doing this weekend. What am I doing this weekend? I need to get a quilt made for my grandson. I've cut everything out. I need to make the quilt. I'm procrastinating. It has to be done by sometime next month. Knowing me, I'll unfortunately procrastinate and I'll be up the night before until 3 a.m. making a quilt. But I think I've thrown it out there to the universe. I gotta work on the quilt this weekend. But I think that's what I'll be doing. What are you gonna be doing? Well, let me give you a little something to do. St. Stanislaus Church and School is having their annual fall festival. They have them every year. I think this year's like their 60th. It's big church they built out over off of Maze over there. Then the schools there and the Catholic school. But it's open to the public, and they're always a big deal, and they've got lots of stuff going on, lots of food and rides and games and everything. And the general public's always invited to come out and participate. I think they still do an old-fashioned cakewalk. And if you don't know what a cakewalk is, boy, you're missing out. They put these big square numbers on the floor, and then they play music, kind of like musical chairs. And then you walk on it, you stand on it when they stop the music, and whatever number you are, they draw that number for what cake you get to win. I could sit and do that all day long until the cakes were gone. Sometimes I got to go home with a really good cake. Sometimes you never know what kind of cake it is. You just don't know. It's the luck of the draw. But they're usually homemade, and they're pretty yummy. I hope they still do it because that would really want to make me go. But you know, it's carnival atmosphere, lots of different things going on, lots of fun stuff. It's usually free to get in. Don't quote me on it, but usually is. You just kind of get in and you buy tickets and different stuff to do different things and buy and purchase things. It's kind of a community thing, kind of fun. Used to always enjoy those things. So, looking for a little something to do this weekend? Hit St. Stanislaus and go to a carnival.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming.
All right, lots of great stuff going around in the neighborhood. Thank you, Gabrielle. Make sure you go check out some of that stuff. And now it's time to go in the bearded past with Zach. Check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Friday. How you guys doing, man? We made it through the week. I hope it was a productive week. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, learned a lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go back to the bearded past with Zach because we can't, move on until we get through this, right? So, movies released today. The Lego Ninjago movie was released in 2017. Those Lego movies actually are a lot of fun. I enjoy them. They're pretty funny. Pretty funny. Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I've never seen this movie. It was released in 2017. Anyone who has, please let me know. Greed, Sloth, Envy, and Wrath. What movie was this? Seven. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. Released in 1995. I don't usually get into movies like this, but I remember when I put this movie on, I just stayed glued into it. And I just kept watching, and I got hooked. So, for me, that's a good movie. If you can get me to stick around, that's a good movie. Confessions of an Invisible Girl. Well, probably not seeing her because she's invisible. No, I'm just kidding. It was released in 2021. Looks like a high school movie about someone coming out of a, just not seen. Spy Kids, Armageddon. It's being released today, you guys. I remember watching Spy Kids when the first one came out with my daughters. Empire Records, released in 1995. This was all about, this is like the day and age of CDs and warehouse music and it's just crazy. So yeah, good stuff. Comedy movie. Intrusion in 2021. We had Silenced in 2011. Definitely not taking a friend request on this guy, but the name of the movie is Friend Request, released in 2017. Should be the poster of why you don't accept certain friend requests. Yeah, it's a scary picture. And then we had Showgirls in 1995. I'll let you guys think about that one. And then Urban Legends Final Cut 2000. Addams Family Reunion 1998. Of Mind and Music 2016. My goodness. There are a lot of movies that came out today. Welcome to Willits. There's a town called Willits that I used to go to, and it's a pretty freaky town, actually.
Is that where Steve's from?
I think so. Yeah. You guys, pick one. Enjoy one. It's going to be a good weekend. All right, guys. Take care.
All right, everybody, that is our show for today. It's Friday, 1 o'clock on YouTube. We got the trivia game, so hopefully you guys have been watching, paying attention, so you can answer those questions. So let's try to have a great day and have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Oh, yeah. I got still a card. Here we go. Yeah, it was